So Stranger Things is over, but the weirdness still continues. The absurdities, the mysteries of Hawkins, Indiana has continued, spilled out, if you will, into our own world. I saw something the other day, Stranger Things related, and it really bummed me out, freaked me out, grossed me out. I was like, holy damn, dude. That's not okay. And this is for somebody who starts off as a Steve Harrington fan account, right? This is on TikTok, and at first it looks like just a Steve Harrington fan account. Look, that looks like what it is. You would think like, oh, haha, very funny, they're just a Steve Harrington fan. But the more you look at this profile, the more worse it gets, the more terrible it gets. More terrible? That's how you say that. Terriblest? Nah, that's not how you say it. So pretty much what this real page is, once you get into it is someone with the last name Keery on their thing, and the whole entire profile with almost 14,000 followers, more than my TikTok. By the way, follow my TikTok. This is a page, Steve Harrington and me is the caption, and we're looking at a bunch of AI pictures of this individual with Joe Keery. You can say Steve Harrington, it's Joe Keery, right? The bio says, oh, Steve Harrington and me. But not only is the account name have to do with Keery, but it's like, this is not in the setting of Hawkins. This is not in the 80s, first of all. These are modern day pictures, and it's pretty horrifying, man, pretty horrible. It's clearly AI, unless Joe Keery is just like that dude. It raises a lot of concerns, dude. We see people in the comments of this video being like, this is insane, this is awful. And we have some people who are like, F you guys, it's just a fan expressing themselves. Dude, why you gotta ruin the fun, dude? Why can't we just, pretend grope this guy in peace, Free the grope, dude. Don't free the grope, don't do it. Consent. I'm gonna get into why I think this is bad for many reasons, why AI is horrible for many reasons. The first is that this is dangerous for the person who is posting this, right? Because this, I don't think it stems from a place of fun. To me, I obviously wish no ill will on this individual, but to me, this looks like someone that is a little like unhealthily obsessed with Joe Keery, with the idea of Steve Harrington. I think they go hand in hand because I'm not saying Joe Keery is Steve Harrington, but I think that is the best glimpse of his personality that we have is through the guys, through the personality he puts on for Steve. So I think there's probably this mismatch of what we're identifying as Steve versus Joe Keery in like a situation like this. We don't know Joe Keery personally, so you kind of have to project some of Steve's personality onto that. It is dangerous for this person because we see a lot of times fans get really intense about their fandoms and things like that, and to a point where I don't think it's good. Obviously, if you're going to the conventions and things like that, power to you. Express your fandom in healthy ways. Also, I think this kind of takes me back to the old Verbalays, Has-Been Hotel, Charlie Morningstar thing. Obviously, fans can't be trusted with this. We can't give fans power to be doing this all the time. It's not going to be good. But we already see the trouble with AI and talking to AI, treating it as a real person. The main example that I can think of off the top of my head is when that young man ended up harming himself to a fatal extent because AI Daenerys Targaryen told him to. That is not good. That is scary. And it's hard to say like, oh, fans are just being fans, they're just having fun, when there clearly are people that are that impressionable out there that doing this kind of AI stuff, pushing that line, is going to be bad for them. It's going to hurt them, I think, on a social level. We already see the trouble of AI. People are scared to go out and talk to people romantically because they have AI to talk to. They have AI to give their best riz, spit their best game. Why go out, face the fear of rejection when AI will riz me up all day long? And I'm pretty sure ChatGPT or something like that has like, the ChatGPT After Dark edition now, which is like, oh my gosh, what possibly could be the upside of that? I don't understand. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Let me look it up real quick. GPT, what should I even type in? Like naughty version? I'll put it naughty version. Let's see if there's something is. Oh, chat with GPT 18 plus. Is an uncensored version capable of discussing mature and explicit topics. It's designed for adults. Why? What could be the what could be the upside of that? Upside down? And I see this stuff with the Joe Keery situation, with the Steve Harrington, and it freaks me out, man. It is borderline dystopian that we can do this. And after talking about, I think, the effect of the person itself who's posting this, let's talk about, obviously, Joe Keery about this. This is not okay. He did not consent to all of this stuff, and we're in a very scary place where someone can post pictures like this, you know, without the consent, unrestricted on a platform, one of the biggest platforms right now, TikTok, and get 14,000 followers off of that. And the problem with the followers too is it seems very normalized. It seems like, oh, this is okay, and it gives the idea, it spreads the awareness that people can do that. And suddenly we're gonna get all of these pictures of, you know, all these people. It's gonna spread, dude. There's gonna be 50,000 Steve Harrington, you know, wife accounts. And even if we weren't posting pictures of like them kissing and Steve kind of grabbing her by the waist, Steve, relax, buddy. Where do we draw the line? How far can people take this? Even if they're not posting it on a platform like that, you know, if they get ChatGPT 18 plus, they can just, you know, push that line incredibly far, and then even jump on to Sora, the AI platforms for the videos, make some videos about that. It's horrible to make people, and yeah, you're making people, because it is their presence, it is their likeness, doing stuff without their consent that is 18 plus. That's so dangerous. Weirdly, it reminds me of that one part in Wolf Among Us. You know that one storyline where freaking Crane is using the dust, the magic dust, to do freaky stuff with Snow White? Kind of reminds me of that. We already saw the situation. It's like, remember when Cynthia Erivo got mad about like photoshopping her eyes away? It's like that, but actually bad. Like if she had that reaction to something like this, that would be valid, but obviously hers wasn't. It's really scary, dude. It is really bad, and I think that this is kind of those things with AI that it's like, oh, haha, it seems harmless at first. Hey, let me go like this. Photoshop myself next to Steve Harrington, Joe Keery. Haha, look at that, it's funny. It's like I'm next to Joe Keery. But it goes down such a slippery slope, and it continues to get worse and worse. It's bad, man. It's really bad. And I think that describes a lot of my thoughts on AI in general. It starts off as like this fun kind of thing, but then people get reliant on it, people get obsessive with it, and they use it as a tool for bad things. I don't think these pictures would be made without ChatGPT, without AI, unless like they just got like to be a beast at Photoshop and things like that, and they got some provocative pictures of Joe Keery somehow, and it's kind of enabling them. It's kind of enabling them in a really bad way, in a really dangerous and scary way. And I feel like I had to jump on, because even to say like, no, this is not okay, this is not good, this is not healthy, I think even if 10 people watch this video, I think it's good, dude, because I think people don't think about all of these bad implications of AI. It's not a crush. It's not just being a fan. It's not right, is what it is. Like, just straight up. Oh, buddy, not a very funny video today. I apologize for that. But maybe in the next few days, I'll post one that's funnier or better, more lighthearted, you know? Check this one out. If you want a lighthearted video, it's probably better. More lighthearted, yeah. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.